We're doing PPTPs. I do not condone putting your tomatoes out in April. That's it. You're in. Thrive. It's doing my head in, it's got to go. Hello everyone, welcome back to another allotment vlog. We've got a special guest today. He desperately wants to be here, don't you, Sam? He doesn't.
Well, I'm here now.
Sunny day.
Sun's out, mood's lifted a bit now.
He's going to cut some grass, that always cheers him up. So welcome, we are at our allotment. This is our shed. It's tidy. I'll show you that in more depth in a bit. Oh, are we opening the double doors? Is it a double door day? Oh, glorious. Let's open patio doors, look. Let some light in.
Everyone's laughing this one, I thought they were all dead.
Anyway, welcome back to our allotment. This is our allotment. It's sunny. It's also Easter Sunday, so we've got tomorrow off.
It's chocolate egg day. It's chocolate
egg day, if you know, not a Jesus person. So we're back. I was here yesterday, but I didn't film anything because, quite frankly, sometimes it's just easier to do and not to film.
I didn't film anything.
I did loads of weeding, I did loads in the Polytunnel, but I tidied the shed, but I'll give you an overview of what I got up to yesterday. And then today, Sam's going to cut the grass because it needs doing on our plots. It's your responsibility to cut the grass around your allotment. I'm going to plant some beans. I brought my peas, first lot of peas, yesterday to plant up the tepees, but I waited so I could film it. The TPPs. But I waited to plant them today so I can show you. And then we've got some, what else? Beds to prep. I bought some compost from our allotment shop yesterday to do some bed prep, and it's all a go today. So yeah, let me show you what I got up to yesterday for a starter, just to fill you in. Also, if you're new and you've just clicked on this video, consider subscribing. Join the House of Ted family. We're a lovely bunch over here. We go up to all sorts of gardening gubbins at home and at the allotment, so subscribe if you do so wish. No pressure, but you know, if you fancy. So I know this doesn't look the tidiest shed ever, but if you've seen previous videos, this is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, this is pretty tidy. I've organised it, so all our wood crap is over there. All our cardboard crap is over there. We do still have some crap from the previous tenant that we just can't get rid of because it's like loads of greenhouse glass and stuff that we've not figured out how to repurpose, but we can't take it to a tip. It's quite confusing. Anyway, cardboard, wood, pipe, genius, Emma, I know. Netting, ground sheet, pots, compost, tools, canes. These canes were the bane of Sam's life because every time you came into the shed, they were all over the floor. Now they're in a pot, look. Are you proud of me? Thank you. So this is a shed. It is about 3,000 times easier to use now, so that's good. I'll show you the polytunnel next. So this is our wonderful, glorious joy of a polytunnel that is still my favourite thing since sliced bread. You'll notice I've sorted out the front. I've cut all the weed sheet, put some wood chip on. I've done this is going to be a flower bed, put wood chip on, and I've put weed sheet on the back and some wood chip, but I just need to buy a couple more bags of wood chip for the bits that aren't yet covered. And then, lawnmower started, I hope you can still hear me. Inside, I have filled in the trench, put cardboard down, put compost on top, and these are going to be the borders, just to stop the cardboard falling into the path. Sam's going to fix that up for me today, and it's all looking mighty fine in here. It's beautiful. I opened the window because it's roasty toasty in there in the sun. Oh my god, I've got a bug on my arm. Hello. But yeah, that's the polytunnel. It's still standing. Wonderful news. So yeah, I think we're going to wait a little bit to put all the tomatoes in, but I do have one sacrificial tomato that I am going to plant in. I'll explain it when I do it, but yeah, you can look forward to that. I've got my little tomato earrings in for you. Look, these are available on our Etsy shop, linked in the description if you're interested, along with some other cute vegetable-based craft items. What am I doing? Let's prep some beds so I can get the peas in because they need to go out. They are desperate to go out. Oh my god, my eyes. My eyes. The Piriton's not working nearly enough. Not for a grass cutting day. Got absolutely no idea if you can see me or hear me. Hopefully the microphone is outweighing the sound of the lawnmower. If not, this will be a lovely time lapse. These are Douce de Provence peas. They are early peas and I sowed them in February maybe, and they've been in my greenhouse and they're having a wonderful time, and as you can see they are definitely ready to go out. So I'm doing sweet peas up there, pea peas up there, and then I've also got my second-early, what are they called? I can't remember what my other peas are, and then I've just sowed my third lot of peas, so hopefully I should have a succession. So I'm going to do my peas up this tepee structure. Am I going to do it up a tepee structure? I'm just thinking that's a lot of bed space, isn't it, for some peas? And I've not got that many. But I do like the way they look. Maybe I could just do it around half and then put the second earlies around the other half and then do something. I don't know. Right, let's stick with what we've got. We've started it now. So I need to find some twine. I thought I had some in my bag of tricks, but maybe not. And wrap it around so we can get a structure for them to go up, and then we'll plant them in. Also, I quite like the name tepee. So I know some people do sweet pea tepees. We're doing pea tepees. Oh my god, this is so boring. Is that tall enough? How big do peas get? No idea. That'll do. That'll do. Cool, peas are out. Is that the first edible thing I've planted? I think that's the first edible thing I've planted. How exciting. Peas. Bosh, let's water those in before I forget. And we'll go and plant our sacrificial tomato soon as we're planting. Oh, I'm missing something. Right, we're in the polytunnel. This is my test tomato. So I have 4 sun gold plants at home, so this is 1, so I've got 3 left. So if it dies, it's okay. I'm fully expecting that this may not survive. However, this has got so leggy, it is now too big for where it is inside. So I've decided to chance it outside. We will see. It's also a good indicator for if it's going to be warm enough in here for the other tomatoes. I am going to get a minimum maximum thermometer, but I'm just going to see. We're having a very good spring and there's no frosts forecast, but yeah, this is my test tomato. I'm going to plant it out. If it dies, it dies. It's okay, but it was too big for the shelf inside, so it had to go somewhere. So I'm going to put it out. Now, I only prepped these beds yesterday with cardboard underneath, so I'm going to have to cut like a hole in the cardboard in order to plant this. But by the time I come to plant the other tomatoes out, hopefully the cardboard should have disintegrated a bit. So where's me? Well, this is also a good test of how to plant in the polytunnel, because I've never done this before. Right, I'm gonna have to cut a hole in the cardboard. I'm not sure horis were designed for this, but this is what we're doing. Okay, got a hole in the cardboard. That's fine. Shove that over there somewhere. So then we need a hole in the ground. I'll do quite a deep hole because it's a leggy old tomato. I repeat, this is a test tomato. I do not condone putting your tomatoes out in April unless you live somewhere very sunny, down south or in a different country. In Derbyshire, I'm not going to put the rest out till May. End of this month at a very push if it's looking good, but May really. I'm going to put some of this new compost in the bottom. I repeat, test tomato. So what I've seen people on the internet do is measure your string. This is the first time I've had a polytunnel to do this, plant straight in the ground. I've always done my tomatoes in pots, so I'm learning as I go. Bear with me. Tie it to my little handy dandy little thing, and then I've seen people do like a loop in the bottom. Is that right? And then you plant your tomato directly on top of that, I think. Oh, I don't know, it's all new to me. Small interlude to pay my rent for the year. Anyway, what are we doing? Whoa, whoa, oh, I've already pulled a bloody leaf off. That's no good, is it? Come on. Ooh, good roots. Right, put that string in. Hello, Samuel.
Hello. I'm here to witness
the planting of the test tomato.
Long live the test tomato. Long live the test tomato.
Long live the first sun gold. Firm that in really nicely. Okay. And then you can wrap your... Oh, look. There we go. Wrapped around.
This is quite nice.
Genius. Test tomato.
Right, come on then. Where's your tomato?
Give me tomatoes now. That's it. You're in. Thrive. I've got some more compost, and I've also got a bag of my rabbit's litter, which is really good fertiliser. If you don't know, if you have rabbits, save their poop. So I'm deciding where my pumpkin bed is going to be. I know this is quite forward planning, but I'm desperate for pumpkins this year. I'm so desperate for pumpkins. If I don't get a pumpkin, tears are going to be shed. But this is why I'm forward planning, you see? So I'm just thinking, I've chatted to Sam, and I'm going to use, we think, this bed in the middle. It's got about 3 sorry looking cabbages in there at the moment, but I don't know. I weeded it yesterday. The soil's not too bad. It's quite crumbly and nice, considering what our soil is like here. So I think we're going to prep it for pumpkins. It's a nice big bed as well, because you need quite a big bed for pumpkins, and then it means the trails can like sprawl over all the paths. There's plenty of room for them to go. I am going to do my biggest pumpkin, I think, in the compost bay directly, but see if it sprouts first. So yes, we're just going to prep. Sam's going to help me because the compost and stuff is quite heavy, so dream team, let's do it together. Do you think I should move that hoop? Okay. Yes, for one rabbit, he poos a lot, but that's good for us as gardeners, you see. Reduce, reuse, recycle. Because there's no weeds in it, because he only eats lettuce and pellets. He doesn't eat grass or anything, so it's a good source of fertiliser. And unlike horse fertiliser, sorry, this is me just raging about how good rabbit poo is, but unlike horse fertiliser or cow fertiliser, you can plant into it straight away. It's not too hot or anything. It won't burn your plants. So these little rabbit poops are brilliant. it is not the day to be in here. It is not the day. It is so hot in here. It is unbelievable. It's pushing 40 degrees. If I were on holiday, I'd be inside in the aircon. Anyway, I've got to plant my beans. Beans you can do a bit later. I sowed everything, didn't I, a few weeks ago. But beans, A, I ran out of compost. B, what B? I can't remember, I'm too hot to think. Anyway, I brought my beans, I'm going to plant my beans. I've got all sorts of types. I've got my runner beans, I've got my French beans, I've got my dwarf beans. I'm very hot. Climbing beans. So I'm just going to do a mix. Dwarf beans, dwarf beans, dwarf beans, French beans, French beans, French beans, climbing beans. Right. Let's do this in order of how much I want to have the bean, because I don't know how long I can stay in here. Oh my god, I'm so warm. I like to do my beans in these big sort of deep trays. These are just ones from the garden centre when you get plug plants and stuff, but it means you don't have to pot them on. So I'm going to fill these up and I'll go through the bean varieties I've got as I do them. The beans I really want and that I couldn't actually find last year is climbing Berlotti beans. Everyone loves a Berlotti bean, and I do have some dwarf ones, but I want climbing ones and I want a lot of them. So I'm going to do a full tray of, I'm going to do 2 seeds in each, so that's 12. Well, I'm going to do half one of these. I'm going to do one lot of these 6 cell trays. The sun is gone to my head, but I'm going to do 2. I'll just show you. Blooming Berlottis. Let's go. Beans are so easy to plant. You just shove them in and cover them up. Bish bash bosh, Bob's your uncle. Easy peasy. So these are Berlotti climbing. And then the next lot of like random beans I'm gonna do is these violet beans. I did these last year. These were quite fun, quite long purple pods, nice to eat in a salad, or we cooked them in some oh, I'm so warm, in stews and stuff. And I'm just gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. And then this is like the last of the fun ones. The rest is pretty much normal French beans. I got these from the seed catalogue, yellow ones. They're called Sunshine, which is quite cute. Again, I'm just going to do 1, 2, 6 of those. Cool. First tray. Oh my god, that's heavy. First tray is done. Then I'm going to do my French beans, which I've got. What am I doing? I've got 2 varieties, one called Tender Green and one called Stanley. I don't know if I did either of these last year. Can't remember. But that's what we're doing. Oh, they're fun. Oh, they're fun. Okay, again, I'm just going to do 1/2 of a seed tray of each of these. So 6 in total, because I don't have that much space for beans actually. So that's Tender Green. Write a label because I will not remember. So, runner beans. I have got Firestorm and Scarlet Emperor. Scarlet Emperor is what I did last year, and they were quite nice, to be honest. I quite liked them as runner beans. I don't know if Sam was thrilled by the runner beans, but they were quite nice in a stew. So again, I'm just going to do 6 seeds of each. I think Scarlet Emperor is the pretty standard runner bean. I don't think there's anything new or inventive about that. They're huge seeds though, huge seeds. You can also do your beans straight in the ground, however I do feel like the mice would come and eat them, so I always do mine, start them up in the greenhouse and then the mice can't get to them. Right, that's all the climbers and all the runner beans. We'll do dwarf bean next. Right, for dwarf beans I've mixed them all up. I've got ones that I'm really excited for, yin yangs. I bought these specially because they look so fun, and I don't think I actually got any last year, which is upsetting. The slugs had a whale of a time with my dwarf beans, so didn't get any of them. I've got yin yang, this variety, which is a dwarf runner bean, which I've never seen before. I think I got those free or discount or something. Dwarf berlottis, so like the climbing berlottis but dwarf, and then obviously, come on Emma. And then what else have I got? Dwarf, just normal dwarf French beans. So we'll pop these in, and then we'll water everything in the greenhouse because it all looks very crispy. And we'll do some jobs that aren't in here because my god, it's way too hot in here. It's toasty today. The forecast didn't say it was going to be this sunny and warm, which is quite nice actually, but when you're doing gardening, tough work. What I am going to do is I'm going to take the last of the purple sprouting broccoli. I've not been on it with the broccoli enough and it's going to bolt. And quite frankly, the Leaning Tower broccoli is doing my head in and it's got to go. So I'm going to chop off the bits that are left on it, take them home, have them for tea, and then Sam can probably help me try and get them out the ground because they're pretty chunky plants. And then that means we can prep that bed for something else because it's just a bit of an eyesore at the minute. So chop the broccoli, take it home, pull out the plants, do something else, I don't know. I'm hot. I'm not very good when I'm hot. I get stressy. I will take, I know this is flowered, but I'm going to take this for my pet rabbit Thor because he loves the little broccoli flowers. You're not meant to feed too much broccoli to your rabbits because it can make them gassy, but he likes the little broccoli flowers. Take away the sticks that did absolutely nothing to keep it standing. Oh, strength, the strength.
Is this thing gone? You join me all in the land of green, I mean the Polytunnel. Currently just going to try and make a bit of a border for the area. You see, you get the picture. So I'm just going to drill some bits together just to make it look a bit more uniform and neat. So you join me now for drilling. And there we have it, all sorted. Nice path running through. Bit janky corner, but we'll ignore that. Sort it out later. What you doing?
Losing the will to live.
Well, do you want to know? I've finished the path so we can go home now if you want.
Just finish getting all weeds.
Oh, them weeds.
I've done the strawberries.
Very nice.
Strawberries look better. Can you show the people? Very neat and tidy. So we're just about to sign off for the day. I've just been weeding Very boring job. And the microphone battery has died, hence why the audio is a bit more rubbish. But we forgot a very important job. We've planted something. We need a little friend for them. If you don't know, I love things, and I love silly novelty things. So we've got peas to put near the peas, so we must christen them. This is the pea bed. I don't know what his name is. Persimmon the pea, and he can be the guardian of the peas and make sure they live a long and happy, prosperous life. Okay, Percy, and now that the strawberry bed has been sorted out and is all nice and tidy, we can also christen the strawberry bed. Oh, I love a silly little thing. So, Simone, the strawberry, you can watch over the strawberries and ensure they grow. They have got flowers on actually, which is wonderful. Hopefully we'll get some actually good strawberries this year. Well, I'm going to give everything a quick water before we leave because it's been so hot today, and I don't think I'll be back tomorrow, so I'll just give the onions and the garlic and anything else that's in the ground, the 3 spring cabbages that might grow, give them water, and that will be it for today. I think we'll call that there. We've had lots of jobs done. Sam's been very helpful. The grass is looking so much better. I'm sure the Allotment Society will be very pleased about that. I'm glad I got to weed some beds because that's just constantly on the list of things, and with the beans, that is literally everything sown. Apart from successional sowing, that is everything sown now. Flowers, food, unless I see a seed in the garden centre, that fancy sowing, but generally, apart from successional crops, that's everything sown. So we just wait now. It's just a waiting game now, getting the beds prepped, ready for them to go in when the frosts have passed. Yeah, it's looking good. So thank you for watching another allotment video. Thank you for spending this time with us. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, do subscribe, click the subscribe, and if you click the little bell, it'll send you a notification to your phone or whatever when we upload, because we're sometimes a bit sporadic. And yeah, leave a little tomato emoji for our little test tomato. Let's see how we go. If he dies, I'm not putting the rest in. I don't really know what the purpose is, but he's in now. So yeah, leave a little tomato emoji. If you like the earrings or cute little vegetable garden-y crafty items, the best way to support us is through our Etsy shop below. Leave a little tomato emoji. Oh my god, how many times have I said that? I'm tired, I'm starving actually, and Sam's getting hangry, so we do need to go. Like the video, and we'll see you in the next video, whether that's an allotment vlog or if you watch the normal weekend vlogs. We'll see you then. Bye. Oh, love you. Bye. God, I almost forgot to say it. Love you. Bye.